Hi everybody, welcome back to Classic Car Rebuild. Today we're back on with the front end. After the last video, obviously you seen we came across more rust, so that had to be sorted first. But today what we're going to do is get this panel all made. We need holes in it, this piece cutting out, and then obviously we need to make a back plate for it to be fitted in and then welded in. Then we need to put some bends in it. So that's what we're going to be on with first thing, is getting all this ready to fit to the car, and then we can just seam weld the inner wing in, and then hopefully that can go straight in. So let's get to it. First of all, we're going to drill an hole here. The only thing is that with this, it does have it's like pressed, so it's got like a pressed lip on it, which we're going to try do. I don't know if we'll be able to because we haven't got the tools, but let's just see how it goes anyway. So we'll get the cutter. Bit noisy guys, but we've got it. So what we want now is we're going to try find a socket that will go over the back of it, somehow put it on floor or even on vise, see if we can break it. That'll do. As you can see, got like the indent in it now, so that'll do that. Longer than what I thought, but now we've got to cut this out and then cut this out to make the back. So let's get on with it. Use big grinder guys, just to cut across top of this bit here, but at least we've got that like that. So turn it over, get the bottom one guys. Then we need to hold it up to the car and make sure we've got them all in the right place. Hopefully we have. But we will see. grinder, but I thought we've got big grinder now, let's just do it with that. So let's see what it turns out like. Oh, we need this because that's going to be the back plate for the piece that we're putting in. Go, file all edges up once we're done. We've got this piece cut out now. This one's going to be a bit more awkward. But it's got to be done. Right guys, I'm going to use a little grinder now. Right, so I'm back, and that's it made guys. We've just got to put an hole there like this one here, and then we've got to make, once this is in, we've got to make the trumpet piece end that goes over that and up to the door pillar here. It ends like there. But what we can do now is finish off welding the inner wing in, spot weld it to the strut tower, and then we can weld this patch in for the door frame, which then that's repaired that way. Then this can go in. Then it only leaves us with the trumpet. But don't forget, like I say, it takes time. I've had to make that, and that's all I had to go with. I mean, that basically goes there. It's sunk in. But that's the 2 holes that I'm on about. And then obviously all that crap. So yeah, so I'm gonna go in, have a cup of tea, then I'll come back out guys, finish welding the inner wing in, and then door frame, well, then door pillar, then at least it's all back together, something like on this side. I mean, it was looking like we were taking more and more off and not actually welding all in. So yeah, back shortly. Right then, before we start welding the inner wing in and then putting the other panel in, we've got to clean all this sealant off on the inside here, which is proper hard. So we'll try to scrape it off first, see if we can get it off that way, because we don't want it catching fire when we start spot welding to these 2 lips, and obviously we'll reseal it all after. So we'll get some and see if we can do it. I mean, I could get in with a grinder, but I don't want to risk it slipping and, well, cutting my head off or my arm, whatever. But whatever it is, it's tough. Got it. Right. Pencil. Right. Sure. A little wire wheel on drill. Right. There's no to weld it to there anyway, so it welds up there and to there, so we should be good at that. The thing I'm not keen on, looks pretty straight. Right, let's get to the outside, guys. Right, that was a bit of a pain to get that off. We already rust treated this, don't forget. So what I'm going to do is just give in there a quick clean. I want to drill this spot weld out that I put in. I just want to see if it'll go slightly more in. I don't think it will because it's on the brace there. But I just want to see if it will. Then we can just spot it all the way, keep doing it. Put a weld them and get this door bit in. It's actually really good, that. I just want to put a bit of rust heater on that bit there. The rest of it's sound. So we'll put a bit in there, and then before we weld this plating, we'll put some, I don't know, H primer in there or something. But we won't do these, we'll just weld proof these. Just a right tiny bit on the edge there. Right, let that dry. Well, that's drying, we're going to be cracking on with this, get this welded in. Right, we're going to weld this piece into the door frame here. Well, the door pillar. Got a little bit of a gap there, but that's no problem, we can fill that in. Once it's on, we're going to grind it down flush and then seam weld it down and grind it nice and flush. So, let's get ready. Make believe. I'm going to get a spot weld on it first, because I've got the hole there for it. So, let's get that in. Right, helmet. Need an hammer. This might be a bit tricky because it will brazed up here, so we're going to have to be careful. I'm not sure how it's going to go in this corner, but we shall see. Got it. Right. Right, so that's that piece in, that's welded in across there. So now what we need to do is drill the spot welds in this plate and see if we can get that one spot welded in, wherever it is. Don't know what I've done with it. There it is. So we need to drill some spot welds in that. And that's going to go there, guys. Just need to clean that bit down there. So, back shortly when I've drilled some holes. Right guys, it's had some H primer behind it, weld-proof primer on the places where it's going to be spot welded. So what we're going to do now is just get a tech bolt somewhere here to pull that bit in, then we're going to start spotting it all into place, and that'll be another piece done. So let's get a tech bolt there. Let's do this, guys. Got it there. So let's get some spot welds in it, guys, while it's got it. Couple down here. But don't let me go. I'm going to try and get one over here, guys. Right guys, sorry about that, GoPro went dead as I was spot welding it in. Right, it's all spot welded in. This is put into the post. The inner wings in, seam welded. All we've got to do now is grind them all down. The next thing to do is we're going to make the trumpet for here, which we've got to make. It needs seam welding across top here. I mean, you can just spot it, but I might as well seam it and round it off. Same as you can just spot it here, but I'll just seam it down. And then that's all that done. We can just clean all this up and get it in stone chip. But yeah, I mean, it's been a long day again, but you can actually see the progress now. It's actually getting there. I feel better now that it's done. Also filled the hole in there. That's filled in nice. It just wants grinding down. So it's actually coming on. There were a lot more work on this side than what there was on the other, to be fair, and this ain't even done. We've still got up front to do around the indicator, the front balance, bottom of where the indicator goes. But that's how far we've got so far. So like I say, that's going to be it this week, guys. If you do